possible double. Kearney traffic, 5 Quebec Juliet powered parachute, 1 mile due south of Kearney Regional Airport runway, maneuvering to the east, staying out of people's way, seeing no one at this time. Please advise if seen. Red chute, powered parachute, Kearney traffic. So, we let everyone know where we're at, where we're going, our intentions. Sandhill Cranes, remote control. I bet you, if you scour the internet, I'm just guessing, but I would bet you have never come across a video that talked about remote controlled vehicles and Sandhill Cranes in the same video. Not that I get a prize for that, but that's how diverse this channel can be, talking about all kinds of strangeness. Isn't that beautiful, the haze off in there? And now let's just turn a little bit back towards the city, give you a little look. What a beautiful morning. I'm in a long sleeve t-shirt, very comfortable up here. I believe it's about 65 degrees. Winds are calm to about 3 miles an hour from the southeast at the moment. So I think this might be just a little longer video. I don't know if people like watching longer videos. I know that should I get old and decrepit and unable to fly, I might enjoy a longer video just to reminisce what I used to do. And as I've said before, I am making this, I put this channel together for my own benefit, very selfishly, because I was running out of room on my phone for videos. And somebody, who knows, maybe it was Ron Cohn, they said, why don't you just store your videos on YouTube? And so I've been doing that for a number of years. I think I have 470 some, 480 some videos on YouTube. For my amazement, I am not a monetized channel, probably never will be. But I like looking back on the experiences I've had and just, I enjoy that. And I have received not a few comments of other people saying they enjoy watching. So hey, if more than one person can enjoy what I'm doing, then it's a win. Okay, so off here to the northwest, we have Kearney Regional Airport, Echo Alpha Romeo. I don't know where I'm pointing. No idea where my finger ends up. But we want to stay clear of that. Again, we are way low for anything that would impede anybody, but we're still going to keep a sharp eye out and keep away from there, keep our radio ears on. It's been a while since I've flown around. I believe I said that, around the city of Kearney. I have some friends and some relatives who live here on the northeast part of town, and I like to fly in their area. They live out in the country, so I can get fairly low and still be safe with plenty of places to land, and give them sometimes a phone call or an air horn honk, see if they're home. It is 7:58 a.m. One of my friends is a retired crop duster, and he finds what I do kind of interesting. He says he wants to go up. Is that true, Gene? Do you still want to go up? Beautiful out here. Nice temperature. I mean, the humidity is high, but it's not hurting anything as far as flight goes. There's the drag strip. Let's see if we can take you over here, get you a little view of the drag strip. Dead ahead. We might go fly a little low over there just to say howdy, making sure we're not messing with the airport. That is the main thing. That's my goal, is to not inconvenience anybody, not to be too loud, not to cause undue distraction. I'm just out here having fun. And by the number of people that wave at me, I think a lot of people are having fun on the ground when they see me go by. So here's the Kearney drag strip. I've never really taken this close a look at it from the sky. At one point when I was thinking about getting into the hobby, I came out here to see, well, could I take off here somewhere by the drag strip? Well, you see these light poles, that would make it a no-go. Plus, I'm sure they wouldn't want me out here. Now, further down, it'd probably be just fine, but it's concrete. I'd rather fly off of grass. You don't tear up your chute so much. I have another pilot, my CFI, Mark Quick, is texting me at the moment. So let's see, I should probably respond to him. Hello, Mark, comma, I am flying also, period. Enjoy your flight, comma, glad things turned out well when you adjusted the pitch on your ultra prop, period. That is so handy. And I have to thank Bruce from Comtronics for making the patch cords for me that make all this possible. He made a cord that allows my iPhone to hook into the GoPro, allows it to hook into the Comtronics headset, and let's see, he built another cord. He built me several cords that allows me to have this, I think, very good audio. I mean, here I am flying along at, let's see, how many miles an hour am I going? Another pilot telling us what he's doing. I'm flying at 38 miles an hour, and I'm guessing you do not hear much wind noise at all. And I'm pretty proud of that. But the props go to Bruce because he's the one who built the cord that made it work. I just spent the money. I've had several other pilots ask me, what is your audio setup? Well, I don't exactly know what all it is because I didn't build it. I just told him what I wanted, and then he built it. Well, let's take a little turn here and show you the feedlot that is just northeast of Kearney Regional. Don't know how many head are out there, but well over 1,000, and I may be way off. It may be far more than 1,000. But that is what's keeping this economy running to a significant degree, farmers and ranchers. And for any of us city folks who think that what we do is really important, you better look to the farmer and rancher, because if things go bad for him, the economy in the Midwest has trouble. So I want to give a shout out to my friend and neighbor Ryan Hack. He's a farmer and a hard-working one. And when I say that, there are some farmers who try to figure out the least amount that they can do to get in a crop or to ranch or whatever. Ryan Hack is not one of those. He is a go-getter. And I appreciate having him as a friend and neighbor. He calls me Neighbor Greg. He has an interesting pronoun way of saying things. His dad is Father Randy. I think it's kind of cool. It's unique. I've never heard anyone else, use that kind of verbiage or nounage. All right, now I have to get my bearings and fly over where my cousin lives. I think I need to go west here a bit. The corn is looking good. Just since my brief time in Missouri, I was in Missouri, let's see, September 11th through 13th, and when I came back, the corn was starting to turn in some areas. Up here, we have some browning corn, and before you know it, we're going to have combines in the area. Looking at my temperature, it's kind of low, but it's also jumping around, so that tells me I have probably a a bad ground or a ground that's becoming loose. Highly unlikely it's a temperature sensor. And I learned this kind of thing from Ernie Baugh. If you guys are watching this video and you are interested in learning how to fly a powered parachute, I highly recommend going to Baugh Flight Park in Reeds, Missouri. Baugh is spelled B-A-U-G-H. It's in Reeds, Missouri, R-E-E-D-S, Missouri. It is a flight park owned by one of the most knowledgeable men in the sport, Ernie. Very nice guy. And Ernie, you probably won't hear this, but even if you do, I'm not ashamed to say it. Ernie loves this sport so much, I can almost bet you that if you talk to him, at some point in time, you will have to try to excuse yourself and hang up the phone because he will talk your ear off. And he's probably smiling saying, yeah, well, Greg can talk pretty good too. But he is a fountain of information, a wealth of information. And in my opinion, if you live in the Midwest, just go to Baugh Flight Park. They have CFI, certified flight instructors there on staff, numerous ones, maybe 3 or 4. They have a DPE, a dedicated pilot examiner, Ralph McClurg. Also someone who, he flew choppers, and I believe it was Vietnam. He has forgotten more about flying